I'm just recording some of his doubts.
Okay. So actually, like I work with JSON and XML both, but sometimes we have to use Flash also along with it. So I prefer JSON because it's very easy to handle it on the Flash side rather than using the XML. Like Flash has some components which will parse XML for you, but so you don't want to use them.
Did I don't think I showed the Flash. I've got two Flash components that I've been working on.
Oh.
Flash video, Flash sound.
No, I have not seen those. Like
Okay, I didn't show those today, but they're pretty neat to do. So what I like about Flash is it's just if you can. I mean, if they've done a good job at exposing a JavaScript interface, you can still integrate it in your applications very easy. You can actually make it into a widget where it's deployable with something with your web app, especially in the case of JMonkey, where you can have all the resources. You can include the Swift files and everything with the widget itself. So,
A Flash audio is like it's just a player.
Flash Player, there's Flash Sound. It depends on what you want to do, right? I mean, Flash is really good at doing charting. It's
Yeah,
the only
sure.
option in town really for doing video. You could do Flash Maps, which provide a little bit more interactivity. But yeah, beyond that, Flash it brings in a whole new set. It's a different development paradigm
Correct.
if you can do your whole app with it. But there's nothing wrong with it. If you're really interested in doing pixel by pixel exactness, Flash might be that for you.
yes, but Flash has a set of another decimal use.
Yeah.
They are not indexable.
But you can index or not. You can include it in your. I mean, it's embeddable inside your app now.
Correct.
Yes.
Just use it where you want the rich part of it.
And you said about the Google Gears, like you were using Google Gears, but so if you use Firefox 3 that is going to come out soon,
Yeah,
will that problem be solved using the objects directly?
Uh, it won't for IE. That's the problem. And Google Gears, what they've done is they've provided an API that you can program to whether you're in Firefox or IE. The problem with Google Gears is they don't have it on Safari official, or Safari isn't official, and you don't have it on iPhone, so you always have to have an alternative even to the Google Gears. But it makes things, for some things, it's another option of client state management. So the back button, you could actually, if the Gears was available, you could make your experience better. You might even provide the ability to do offline mode. And I think it's another tool in your belt that you can use. It's not the end-all solution like anything else. What I like about Google Gears is I can provide sample applications where the data can be persisted locally very easily. So users don't have to set up a database to get started. I use it more for that. Like that web top I showed, out of the box it uses Google Gears, but really if you're going to deploy it, you're going to hook it up to MySQL. But someone wants to kick the tires, Google Gears is a lot quicker for that. But I could take advantage of some of the other aspects, and I could allow for local state, right? So, if you were building a dashboard, say you wanted it just for you, you could actually enable that, but you'd have to. It gets confusing if you allow database and Google Gears.
One more doubt. It's regarding, like, let's say I want to push some data from the server. So right now we have something like Comet or something. So is JMonkey providing any such functionality? Not exactly like Comet, but
We have in our download bundle, we have a Comet example that uses the Glassfish Comet APIs, and we do have a JMonkey component on the front end that will take the Comet request and then multicast it back out to the page. So you can have a single Comet bus talking to all your widgets. And we have a sample application so you can actually look at it. You can look at the JavaScript. Comet is for a different class of applications. You have to remember you only really want to use Comet if you need immediate feedback. There's a great booth upstairs, the Lightstreamer.
Yeah,
they've got some good cases. If it's anything where you need exact up to the moment data, like for example, if you're doing financial applications with up to the date, minute or the betting was another good one. If your use case is required, I think it's a good thing, but it adds another level of complexity.
Yeah.
You can do polling in Ajax and get most of the things you normally would want to do. You can do with polling.
Yeah.
But look at your use case.
Just leave some time and just call back again.
But I mean, there are use cases for it, and that's why I think there is a need for it. We do have some demos for it. You have to use it with caution because if a developer, one thing I liked about Lightstreamer is they've solved a lot of the problems about what happens if you have multiple tabs in the browser.
Yes.
That kind of thing, if you're not careful with, you'll lock up your browser very quickly.
yes.
It only takes 2 Comet requests to knock out a browser.
We talked to Alexandro and like we had an interview with him, so he explained all the aspects.
No, he's right on. I've been working with Comet for a year and a half now. I was very impressed with what they do. But Sun also has a Comet product as well. So we have a server that supports Comet. So
Which one is it like?
it's Glassfish. So Glassfish version V2, so the one that's in production today, also has Comet, and you can do the same types of things. We have, like I said, we've got the JMonkey example, but our client is not nearly as sophisticated yet as what they've got. I mean, they've got a solution. Lightstream's got a solution that is very specific, and it could actually run with your web application, but it's a server.
So the Glassfish has a Comet as an extra thing, or it just comes
It's
with?
actually part of it. You have to turn it on, but it's there.
Oh, okay.
And
it comes with an API too.
Yes. So it's an extension to. It's not servlet, but it's like asynchronous servlets.
Yeah.
Sun is working on the servlet 3 spec.
Oh, okay.
And what'll happen is they're as a group, so they've got a lot of the big players in Comet actually coming to the table. They're describing what the API will be.
Oh.
So there will be a standardized
API
from
for
the Java perspective in the future. When that is another question.
Yeah.
It's Java EE6 will happen.
Yeah. That's a good thing to see. I mean,
But if you want to use it today, they've got it's not a standard, but it is an extension.
It's there.
Of Glassfish. It's there, so you can start using it.
Yeah, this is
And you can use it with JMonkey because we have a Magnets demo. It's a really fun demo, but it absolutely has no business
sense. But
Is
yeah.
it online?
It's not online because we need a server to run Comet. We've thought about putting it up there. But when we run it, I like to run it at a lot of conferences because the users in the audience can interact with it.
Yeah.
So they did show it at Java 1 this year, but I wrote it 2 years ago. Basically what it is everyone connects to the server and they can type messages to each other. And
Correct.
It looks up different fragments for the message from Flickr. It actually looks up, so every letter becomes an image. And then you can drag them around and create words with what everyone has.
Oh, that's a cool application.
It's a magnet demo. There's a lot of them out there, but no one had done it with Flickr yet, and we tried to show something fun.
Have you seen the application called PhotoFlow that is based on Comet only?
I haven't seen PhotoFlow, but is it the same kind of thing where you put together?
No, it's not exactly this. It's like a chat room kind of thing where you can pull Flickr images and people can comment directly on Flickr images. So
I haven't seen that one. I think with Comet, there's a lot of the samples always revolve around chat because that's the one thing that people do. But for me, if I'm going to create an enterprise app, I might have chat, but more than likely it's going to be something like
Java.
what you saw.
it should be a bit semi-asynchronous kind of thing.
Probably even if I create a chat application, I'll use Jabbo. Oh, that would be my choice.
Okay, nice talking to you. Thanks for the time.
Oh, no problem. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.